Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Eric the Red here, crypto for the caffeinated. Contrary to popular belief, I am not dead. Although some days I feel like that would be a better alternative to the extremely stress-filled, busy life I've been living these last few months. This is crypto for the caffeinated. So to sum up the last few months briefly, I've been doing a lot of theater. You may know this, you may not. I've teased about it in some of my other videos, but I came off a stint playing Dr. Abner Sedvig in a musical based on the Superman comics, which was a lot of fun. I finished up playing Smee in a children's theater production of Peter Pan, which I am currently wearing right now. And I am halfway through a run of an original show that I wrote, where I'm playing Sir Matthew Pritchard, the still living grandson of the late, great Dame Agatha Christie, a show called Who Killed Agatha Christie. And between work and rehearsals, I've pretty much been home about 7 hours a day for the last 2.5 months. Not even joking. Whew, I'm dizzy. So I've had very little time to focus on mining. I've had very little time to focus on anything that wasn't theater related. And it's really worn me down. It really, truly has. Banging around outside. Damn kids. I've been in a perpetual state of exhaustion. I've promised videos to you guys weeks ago, and I haven't delivered, and I apologize for that. I've been sitting on equipment that's just going unused, and we've ridden this last wave of Bitcoin rise and crash, and that sucked. And here we are now. This is the third day in a row where I have not had to drive to the theater after work, which has saved me 2 hours of driving, 2.5 hours. It's like an hour there, hour 10 there, and an hour and a quarter back. But clearly I'm still exhausted. But that hasn't stopped me from doing this long overdue work. I've made mention over the last couple of videos that I was planning an all or close to it AMD rig. Well, it is assembled. I got to work on this guy on Sunday night, and it is currently, as we're watching this, Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. So I got this guy pretty much assembled on Sunday. Not well enough to fire it up, but so I did that Monday. Couldn't get it running. Last night I spent a good 4 hours tinkering with it, and I just couldn't get this thing to work properly. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it was. I've been home from work now for just about 2 hours, and I've been still plugging away at this, trying to make the damn thing work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Granted, I'm using a slightly different motherboard than I did in the JANK-ASS case. I'm using the GIGABYTE D270, the one that has 3 PCI 16 slots built into the board. Which I had the hopes of being able to run my 3 560s right on the board and then use a U-bit splitter, one of these guys right here, to run the other cards. Well, it don't want to do it. Up until this afternoon, I had one 1050 slotted into the case. I had 2 580s and 2 560s on risers, and the damn thing just did not want to recognize the cards. I uninstalled drivers, I reinstalled drivers. It would not open NiceHash. It wouldn't open NiceHash 2. Just to test the 1050s, it wouldn't open NiceHash 2 at all. It would open up, and then it would white screen on me, and it would just, that's the end of that. So I tried NiceHash Legacy, and NiceHash Legacy sees the 1050s and it does not see the AMD cards. Neither of the 580s, neither of the 560s. It just will not see that they're actually there. And that is still the case right now. I ended up rolling back Windows 10. Like, I did a full software refresh, like wipe everything there and start over. And so I reinstalled drivers. It all came up, and I had all 6 cards plugged in. The thing wouldn't post. So I tried a couple of different things, and for whatever reason, this board will not post if I have all 6 cards plugged in. If I unplug one, it'll post. It'll boot. It'll show me the cards. It will not do it with 6. I don't know if this is a problem with the motherboard, a problem with the BIOS. Of the 3 free days that I've had, I've put about 10 to 12 hours across those 3 days into troubleshooting this thing. And I am so burned out and exhausted from it. And the fact that I can't even run NiceHash on the cards that it'll recognize. I was running 2 1050s, and the thing was so messed up that it was telling me that it was running at some ungodly high hash rate, which was absolutely inaccurate, telling me I was making $4,700 a day on a single 1050, 2 gig, and I'm just frustrated. I'm sorry. So I can't run NiceHash, and to put the icing on the cake, now I've done nothing to the JANK-ASS build, nothing at all, and now I can't even open NiceHash on that one either. It just crashes. It shuts down. So what I've been forced to do just to maintain making some sort of money on my gear is the short video that Ravencoin posted on the Honey Miner. Before everything went to shit, I tried it out on one of my rigs just to get a feel for it, and I was like, well, the pay rates on this are way low. I'm not going to stick to this. I was actually going to do a video series comparing my results in Honey Miner to my results in NiceHash, and now that I can't load NiceHash, I can't do that. So my only option right now, I have 11 cards, which includes a 1080, 3 1060s, 2 580s, and 3 1050s, I think the math, and 2 1060s. Across 2 rigs are running on Honey Miner, and they are returning a dismally disappointing $1.35 a day for 11 cards, including a 1088 gig, a 588 gig, 3 1066 gigs, a 584 gig, 2 564 gigs, and 3 1052 gigs. $1.35. I'm not even joking. $1.35. I'm also running a quad-core i5 and another machine just to do some CPU mining. So even then, that's 11 GPUs and an i5 quad-core. $1.35 a day. It's been running more or less all day. Today's August 8th, and it's pulled in less than 19,000 Satoshi. That is disgustingly small. And I have no other choice right now. No other choice. I cannot get NiceHash to load. I even tried opening up Raven on the JANK-ASS build just to have something running, and it would not load Raven. I don't know what happened. I haven't been able to pay much attention to Windows updates and stuff like that in the last couple of weeks, but I haven't touched anything. And suddenly nothing wants to work. Did some update go through that I missed that just crippled everything? I'm pulling my hair out right now. I'm stressed out. I'm disappointed. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I don't know what to do. At $1.35 a day, I can't run these. That doesn't even cover the electric. Like, I know the price of Bitcoin is terrible right now, but $1.35? 19,000 Satoshi for 11 cards? This is not right. This is not right. And why the hell isn't NiceHash Legacy recognizing any of my AMD cards? It's like they're not even there. Maybe I screwed something up in the build. I don't know. Power-wise, everything here is running off of the HP 750-watt Platinum power supply with a breakout board. With the exception of one 8-pin off of the power supply going into one of the 580s, just because I can't stretch my cable because they sent me short-ass cables. And I've been sitting on this stuff for over a month. So the motherboard problem? I just don't know. I want to give up so badly right now. Just shut it all down and stop caring. It all just worked. It all just worked, and now it doesn't. And the thing is, until I put the AMD cards into this case, they were running in that weird-ass configuration inside my old AM3 Athlon 2 system just fine on this exact U-bit splitter without issue. But I plugged this U-bit splitter into this motherboard in this case, and the thing will not post. It just... exact same one. Is this a shit board? Is this motherboard, like, is this legit causing this problem? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm past the point of being able to return it, because I waited so long to actually build it. Why didn't I just get another H110? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I didn't mean for this video to turn into just me sitting here bitching and moaning. I apologize. I wanted to just put something out there, because part of me is feeling kind of accomplished that I finally built this thing, and the fact that it's huge, and I can easily fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards into it, just because it's so much wider than the JANK-ASS case. This thing was a pain in the ass to build. In terms of complicate, I mean, yeah, it holds up okay, but this thing is just bolts and slidey things, and I don't think I'd recommend this case, but I'm exhausted. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I need to stop talking, but I'll try to put some thoughts back together, and I'll try to make a more coherent video. I just wanted to put something up there, something up on the channel, just so you don't think that I just disappeared. I've been busy with theater, and while the busy part of it is kind of over, I'm going into a completely different other type of busy for it, which has me utterly stressed out. And I just don't know why I just don't know why I do all this stuff. I'm not happy. Just in general, I'm not happy right now with life. It takes forever to fall asleep at night, and then part of me goes to sleep thinking, you know, maybe I won't wake up tomorrow, and maybe I'll just be able to forget it all. So So, I know it's not healthy. I know it. But what am I going to do? I'm my own worst enemy. I know I am. It's all a matter of choice, and I chose to do this, and I chose to be here, so. To quote Disney's Robin Hood, keep your chin up. There'll be good times again in Nottingham. You'll see. You'll see. Anyway, I'm Eric the Red. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but that's how I feel right now. So, if you got one of these 270 motherboards with the 3 slots in it, and you've had this issue, let me know. If you come up with anything to resolve it. But otherwise, I'm just gonna turn the monitor off so I can't see these disgusting numbers and put this video on YouTube. And it's 7 o'clock. Gotta be back at work in 12 hours. Start another weekend of performances tomorrow night. So, gotta go back at it. I'll try to post again before the end of the weekend, but I can't make any promises. So, I'll do my best if you do the same. So, nice to talk to you. Eric the Red, Crypto for the Caffeinated. Stay caffeinated, stay mining, try to mine the dip.